Alright, so welcome back to the channel. If you see the screen, you're not here for the gameplay. This is DBDR. The title of this video is called Alone on Halloween. College Halloween parties, drinking culture, missing out is another one of those black pill videos. And I don't know, I feel like I might relate to this because I'm not a huge party person. I didn't go out for Halloween. First of all, there's a lot of shit going on right now. And I mean, some people go out to, to escape all of that. So that's probably why a lot of people they go out for Halloween for real. But I mean, if you're a party person, you're gonna be out there regardless. I mean, maybe I'll do it next year, but this year not feeling it. So, but let's get into this. Let's see what he's talking about.
All right, today I want to talk about Halloween. Spending Halloween alone, which it's not really big of an issue. I was never too big on Halloween at all. But I mainly want to talk about Halloween within my age group. College, Halloween.
College, you expected to go out. I mean, Halloween is like one of the biggest things in college, to be honest.
When you're in your 20s and still in college, pretty much like how you celebrate Halloween is, you get drunk, you go to Halloween parties, you meet people, make friends, get laid, whatever.
Maybe
While
get lucky.
I just sit in my room and rot. I kind of missed out. Well, I didn't kind of miss out. I did miss out on those experiences, but it is what it is. And I was just thinking about this right now. Even at my old job, they used to sell alcohol, and like literally during like the last couple days of Halloween, there'd be young people. They would either be at like a Halloween party, like coming from one or going to one, and they'd be dressed up, smiling. And then keep in mind, like I was on the register doing this, like they had me on the register during the holidays because like, not too many workers and all that. And like I would go on the register every now and then, and they would be like so happy, like, yeah, we're going to a party. Yeah. They'd be all dressed up, happy, smiling. And, meanwhile, like I'm still working. It's like 9-10 p.m. And I'm just like, damn, it's over.
Yeah, some people still gotta work on Halloween, which sucks.
Like you kind of get to that point in life, where I assume like as I get older too, when this happens, if I'm working in retail.
Shit, I think I worked on Halloween, but not till 9 p.m. That's kind of crazy.
And I'm ringing up like a 6-pack of beer or something to like a young couple going to a Halloween party, all smiling and happy. You just kind of are like, damn, like it's over for me now, man. But yeah, it's kind of like the feeling I had last.
I mean, if you want to really cope when you look at that young couple, I mean, you could cope by saying like they probably not going to be together for too long because, college relationships, they don't always work out. So
last year, I'm like, damn, like where did my life go? Like,
but I know it sucks to see that, and you kind of want that. You even probably want the feeling of like, even if it don't work out, you want it to, you just want to experience it.
These people are like, not much older than me or the same age. And it's like, I feel like I'm old now. Like what's going on? It just feels extra over, and especially now, again, like just, I keep
starting to feel old too. I'm not going to lie. But the thing is, I mean, as long as you look young, I mean, for some people, that's not. Some people start balling early, or like they start looking old as shit. But you feel me? As long as you look young, I mean, even if you don't, there's people at parties who are in their 20s who look old as shit. You feel me? So like, it's not 100% about how you look, especially for Halloween, because you could literally put on a costume and no one will, you feel me, see you. So that's even better for people who like aren't, you feel me, high on the chart, because it's like, you could put on a costume, and as long as you probably maybe work out a little bit, no one will know, you feel me, who you are for real. So I feel like that's why a lot of people hype up Halloween, because you could really like pretend to be something you're not for real. Whereas like when you go to a regular party, is however you look for real, like you just you. So that's all they can see. But Halloween, you could kind of pretend like you something else for real.
Repeating it, but like I keep seeing people from high school, and I think I finally figured out the reason for this. I think it's because it's been like 4 years since high school, and basically everyone's gotten their bachelor's degrees now. You know, everyone's graduated high school or is graduating. I know like most people, I'd say like easily half of the people I went to high school with have graduated. So I think that's the reason why I'm seeing so many of them. But it's literally everywhere I go. Like I'll be in my head, I'll be like, you know, praying, please don't let me see anybody, please. And I'll walk in and I'll just see somebody. I'll be like, yep, there we go. There it is, you know. But apparently, you know, my old high school had like a miniature reunion high school party, like where everybody from my high school got together. And I didn't even know about it. If I knew about this shit, because everyone was invited, if I knew about this shit earlier, I would have 100% gone to it, you know, just for content. And I probably would have recorded it because I'm at a point in my life, I don't give a shit, you know, like just record every interaction, you know, talking. I mean, that would be fucking hilarious, you know. But
you might as well, because like, as you feel me, with a black pill shit, like even if you think it's over, like considering the rate at which your channel is growing, especially with these videos, you already at 30K subscribers. Like you might as well keep going and monetize that shit, because regardless of how much you think is over, about time like you done and your channel hit 100K, 200K, your life is basically just starting at this point. Like this YouTube shit could go far.
apparently that happened. I just feel like I was like, damn, you know, I missed like that one chance, you know, like, you know, that one, like, I don't know. I probably could have made up for lost memories, but
you still can.
I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, I think that's the reason, because like, you know, just like people getting their bachelor's degrees and trying to find jobs here. And oh yeah, that reminds me too. I was on Instagram literally last night. I don't know, just like I couldn't sleep. I was just like out of curiosity, like I gotta stop doing this, you know. Like, and for anyone watching this, like stay off of Instagram, because like all that shit does is depress you. You know, you see like a bunch of people who you used to talk to and know that are just like moving on with life, having fun.
Yeah, don't use that shit. That shit is bad for your mental, for real. Like it's really a waste of time. Like if you're not making money from it, it's high key a waste of time. Nor do I don't really like, when you look at this shit, do you really care about those people's lives if you're not actively in it? Like for real. Like I honestly, a lot of times I don't get the point of this shit, because if you don't really speak to these people, barely see them, like why are you even watching them, for real? Waste of time.
Fun. Or you could see, I mean, I swear to God, you could see the opposite, because I was just like looking up random kids I used to go to high school with, just to like, I don't know, see what they're doing, you know. And you know, some of them are balding, and you know, the receding hairlines.
See that, when you're doing that, that's how you know you have too much time on your hands and you're not doing nothing progressive. You feel me? And even me, a lot of times I'm not doing nothing progressive. I should really be doing this YouTube shit more, to be honest. Because I do be having the time now, especially now I kind of have the time. I've been wasting my time on like nonsense, for real. Like this shit is more important than a lot of the shit I be doing, for real. So yeah, I think everyone who's like in a situation where they're like this, you need to just fill your time with productive things that's either going to get you money or get you money. You feel me? Or working out. You feel me? Either of those two things is better than wasting your time for the most part. You feel me? Or go to therapy. All three of those things can help. Therapy isn't for anyone, but it could help you if you're suffering from stress or anxiety. At least you could go there just for that specifically.
And I'm like, oh shit, you know. So you'll see a couple of those, but I mean, those are rare. But I don't know, I just kind of like go on and see what they're doing in life, you know.
Waste of time.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, now that I'm back, I don't know why. I just was kind of curious. If I was still living down south, like I wouldn't care. You know, I'd probably just, you know, I don't know, just not care. I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, I just wouldn't care as much. But like now that I'm back, it's just old memories and things that happened to me that just can't really get out of my head anymore. And, you know, people tell me all the time, like, oh, bro, don't compare your life to other people, bro. You got to move forward and forget the past. And then, you know, they'll be like, oh, just be stoic. I've had some trauma happen to me, but I look forward. And listen, like, I'm going to be like the first person to like, you know, actually say this. I mean, you don't know what people are thinking. Like, I can literally sit here and tell you guys like, oh, move forward from the past, move on, don't compare yourself to others. And then late at night, I'm looking at all the people I went to high school you know, on their Instagrams being like, damn, you know, why couldn't I be normal? Like, why couldn't I have friends still and, you know, have a girlfriend and go out all the time and just be normal? And like, you don't know what people are really truly thinking at all. You don't, you know, you really don't.
You're right. You're right. But still, comparison is a thief of joy. Like, once again, like, that shit is
Like,
not.
people could be like, oh, I got over my trauma. You got to stop thinking about it. And then late at night, they're crying over it. It's like, these things never leave you guys. You got to understand that. Like, you can't just forget certain things. You know, as much
So
as
then,
nice as it sounds,
if
you can try and cope and say,
you
oh,
see,
I'm
if
stoked.
that's the case for you, then you need to just do what you gotta do to get where you want to be. Like, if you want to be that person who's always like at parties and with the people, just do it. Like it's not that hard. Just go on the Eventbrite, find some parties, meet some people. You feel me? The hardest part is meeting people probably, but finding the parties and events is not that hard. All you gotta do really is probably pay to get in. That's really all it is. Of course, you might be a wallflower on the wall, but like, you want to be there, right? So do what you got to do. If you can't dance, learn how to dance, do a little something. You feel me? And then you'll be where you want to be. Like, if that's what you really want. But you, the thing I think about is you probably too scared to even do that. So that's why you shy away. But then you talk about it like you actually want it. And it's like circular logic. You feel me? If you want to be at the party, you could be at the party. If you don't want to be there, you're just not going to be there. That's really what it is. If you want friends, you got to step out of your shell and meet people. But you might be too scared to do that, so you're not gonna have friends. I mean, it's all kind of simple. You feel me? At the end of the day.
Now, but all it takes is something to just like trigger a bad memory, and then you're just thinking about it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was just like looking at that, and like I just ended up like stumbling upon like one of my one-itises, which I've had like a handful. I've had like maybe 4 or 5 one-itises, you know, during my whole like high school career. And man, like I was looking at her Instagram, like one of my one-itises, and she must have gained, I'm not even joking, probably like anywhere from like 75 to 100 pounds within the past, like, you know, 4 years. I was looking at pictures of her. She has like over like 1,000 Instagram posts. I was looking at pictures of her from, you know, when we were seniors, and she used to look like Margot Robbie. Like she was just like very, like everyone had a crush on her, like literally, including myself. You know, everybody had a crush on her, and I don't know what happened. Like she just let herself go. I mean, I don't know if it's from like the partying and all the alcohol, or a bad diet or whatever. But she literally.
That's the thing that'll do it to you too. Like I almost stuttered crazy just now, but that's one of the things that'll do it to you. Like partying and alcohol, like alcohol specifically you'll gain weight if you party all the time and drink too much. Like there's people who specifically say that limit your alcohol consumption because it'll make you gain weight for real. So if you partying a lot, you gotta be careful, or at least you gotta work out or something to balance it out. Plus, it's just gonna fuck up your body first of all. On top of that, so like I don't even like drinking a lot. That's kind of another reason why I don't be going out too much. But like, you feel me? Yeah. If you like drinking, if you want to gain weight too, go party for real. Like that, it'll do it to you.
Like doesn't even look the same anymore. Like she looks like a divorced like single mom. Like she looks like she's
It happens.
like approaching her 40s, even though she's only like 22, 23, and it's just like so brutal, you know. And I was like, damn. And like she made a post, you know,
as long as she happy,
you know, before, like she made one, like, of course, you know, on the Halloween party, and then the one before it was like her graduating with a bachelor's, and you know, shouting out her sorority. And I ended up checking it out. I was just like so curious, and I was looking. Basically what they did was they took like a picture, like, you know, of the sorority, and basically, you know, all the girls like that graduated, like their degrees. And I was just like scrolling through all these descriptions, like just reading all the degrees, like just out of curiosity. Because first off, her degree was like
it's past curiosity at that point. That's obsession. It's a little past curiosity if you reading all descriptions and searching through shit. But I'm gonna let you rock.
Psychology. I noticed that like when I was in college, guys, like I didn't know a single girl that went there that wasn't going for either sociology or psychology. That was it. that was just it. That was all they ever went for. And I was just checking them out. Reading the descriptions, I saw social media marketing. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you gonna do with that degree? You fucking wipe your ass? Like, what do you, like, seriously? Oh, I'll help set up your Instagram post for your company. Pay me 40 grand. Like, that's like,
companies pay for that. There's job listings for that all the time, man. Especially like TikTok and like all of those. They have job titles for that. I mean, you'll find them here and there. And yeah, some of them do actually pay all right. You would think it's like easy, like social media marketer, like anyone could do that for real. But like to get that job, you actually probably do need a little bit of experience. So like you need an internship in college even for that. Like they're not just gonna hire you if you have no type of experience or you have no like portfolio to show them that you actually have experience. Like just because you can market on your own page or something like that, they're not just gonna hire you. Like a YouTube, for example, is probably an example of something you could show them, but that probably isn't 100% enough. Like you still need some experience. So if you have no experience and you apply for a social media marketer job, you probably not even gonna get that. And it seems like such an entry level role, right? Like just marketing on social media.
what a social media it just sounds like such a meme degree, and it's like you spent
Kinda
4
is.
years, and they all have minors and stuff, like minors sociology,
But people
a
getting paid
minor
for
in
that now,
theater. There was not one like useful, like I mean, I'm one to talk. I mean, I have a useless degree myself, but it's like, the thing about this too, what's so brutal is that, I assume that all of them, haven't had jobs. They were just like partying, having fun in college. Now they have this extremely useless degree and they're in for a rude awakening. They have no experience with any jobs. And I'm just, looking through all these useless degrees. I'm like, damn, these girls are fucked, Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just
From the outside looking in, you never know what they might have in their back pocket, who they might know, who could get them a job. You feel me? So like, even with a useless degree, that don't really matter because it's more about who you know. And even with a useless degree, even if you don't use it, people get jobs all the time in different things. Even with a useless degree, they could get a high paying job just off who they know. So it really don't matter that much, and it's probably not over for a lot of them as you might think.
brutal. And it's funny too, because South Park literally just made an episode, which I mean, it did motivate me to actually like consider, maybe doing plumbing or some sort of like a hands-on type of work, because the whole episode.
Some trade people get paid a lot of money. Like
So
some
I
of
mean, I
them
recommend you watch it. It's kind of
handymans.
funny. All the adults, they're telling the kids, "Oh, you guys, you rely on AI too much. You gotta do things like a real man."
Electricians.
And basically, what ended up happening is they all just like things will start breaking, and they're like,
like
you gotta
$50
do what
an hour.
a man does, and they'll end up calling the handyman. And since everybody's calling him, nobody knows how to do anything. Nobody knows how to fix anything. He's just like extremely busy. People are paying him like millions of dollars to like fix a toilet. And he becomes rich, and then they end up blaming college. They're like, we got useless degrees. We're still paying our debt. We need our money back. It's just so funny. It's literally like the epitome of like what I've been talking about for like the past couple months, with like college and, how, again, like nobody really knows how to do anything. Most people aren't mechanically inclined at all. And I don't know, the whole episode was funny, but even just looking at this was just like, it was just like that whole South Park episode. Like I'm just looking at all these useless degrees that like all these sorority girls are graduating.
I'm gonna skip ahead because killing me.
At night, guys, you couldn't even, there's just people everywhere, in the streets, in and out of houses. And oh God, can you imagine I just thought about this right now. Imagine being a cop in that has to monitor that. Imagine being a 40-year-old balding cop. The hair follicles are just flying off left and right, especially if, the kids are doing something and getting drunk and you got to arrest them. But that's what you're doing. You're chasing down drunk kids who are stealing stop signs, breaking stuff, fighting. And, you got to deal with this, and you're thinking in your head like, damn, I miss those college days. Damn, I wish I was young again. And that's all you got to deal with as a cop. You're like, damn, I wish I was young. I wish I was, reckless and doing dumb things. I wish I was doing that.
A lot of assumptions there. A lot of assumptions. I I mean, some of them probably do think like that, but some of them probably don't care and have moved on with their life. So yeah, yeah, you losing me there. You know, I want to relate with some of the stuff he be saying sometimes, but he be throwing out a lot of heavy assumptions on what he thinks people are thinking when they probably don't care that much or miss, you know, I mean, I can think about me specifically because I don't think too much about that stuff. I don't care. I think about the present and what I want to do in the future. Like I don't care about partying that much. I care about securing a house, getting a crib, like, and living a comfortable life, like peaceful life. Like, and a girl isn't necessary to do that. You feel me? But it's nice to have a girl, have a family. That would be nice. So like in this case, those police officers, they probably just want to go home. They probably just ready to clock out and go home to their family for real, or go home to their peaceful life with their dog and watch TV or watch the game or something. You feel me? Like they don't care too much about those college kids. If anything, they're like, I might get some extra money tonight. Like,
You know, when I was going to like these frat parties that I got invited to, like, because I mean, of course, like I'm always socially anxious. Like I don't really talk to many people. Obviously, like I never met anybody at these things, and you know, oh my god, like people all the time would tell me, "You're a pussy, bro. Drink, 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 bro. Drink, drink. It'll loosen you up, bro. You won't be."
yeah, that's how frats are. I'm gonna end this video here because I don't want it to be too long. But you feel me? Honestly, if you feel like you're missing out, you're probably not missing out too much. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like people, like I know that's like a thing, FOMO, fear of missing out or whatever. Like you think you're missing out, you're not. Trust me, you're not missing out on anything in life. Your life is meant to go how it's supposed to go. Even if you don't necessarily do the things you want, you're not necessarily missing out. Your life is just how your life is. You feel me? Never feel like you're missing out. Your life is gonna go how it's supposed to go, and you can make the effort to change it if it's not really going the way you want it to go. You just gotta put in the work in. I mean, put in the work. Whoa, you just gotta put in the work for real. And yeah, I mean, don't be too scared. You feel me? That's a lot of thing. That's the thing that stops people from doing what they want to do. Even for me, like doing this YouTube, making videos. A lot of times I don't get in front of the camera just because of the fact, like, not saying that I'm scared of it, but like, I don't know, it just feels like extra work. And sometimes I just like, I don't even like want to do anything extra sometimes. Like, I really just want to be comfortable and I don't want to do too much extra. I just want to do enough to like live comfortably. And these days it feels like you got to do a lot and extra this and side hustle that just to be comfortable. And unfortunately, I gotta push myself just to be comfortable. If I didn't have to, I wouldn't do none of this. I would be sitting, chilling, like, and enjoying life. Probably going out more. And yeah, feel me? But like, yeah, honestly, if you're alone on Halloween, it's all good. There's a lot of people who are alone. There's a lot of people who are like you, but there's a lot of people going out too. It is what it is. If you want to be the people going out, go talk to some of them or go find a party. Like there's parties everywhere on Halloween. Um, College Halloween parties, they're the same as regular Halloween parties. So this is really just younger people, that's all. And drinking culture, if you want to get fat, drink a lot. If you don't and you care about your health, don't drink. You could still go out and have fun. Like you don't have to drink necessarily to have fun. They gonna force it on you still, but like yeah, you're not missing out on nothing for real. And that's why I'm gonna end this video. Black pill culture, you feel me? Y'all be saying it's over for y'all. It's not over for y'all. It's never over until you get to the end. That's when it's really over.